Hi everyone, this is audap, and let's check out Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night on PC in 4K. Take a look at our options here. We are on full screen on UHD 4K. Turn up the brightness system here. VSync is on. Actually, everything is on. Not as good as it's going to look. I'll leave the default language for English as well as the voice. Just a little bit. All right, let's check it out. Some enemy attacks can be avoided by simply crouching. Oh, yeah, just like the attack of the bad food last night. I was about to say, did it already crash? I haven't even started playing yet. That just starts right off in a save room. Sweet. Okay. Hey, boss.
It's good to see you. What are we transmuting this time?
Nothing.
Johannes, can you tell me more about what happened 10 years ago?
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemist's research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons. So they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality. But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinders?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right. Thank you for telling me.
So hard to beat. Controls are going crazy. Ah. You don't look pleasant. Oh, dead. It's interesting that it started me off right where I left off on the demo. I actually can't start over, like completely over. I said new game, didn't I? So I had to reset everything? I could have swore I did this. Huh.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city.
No, no, not the
There
English
was a
city.
message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence.
Put cream in their tea?
Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power.
Oh, or that.
They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected.
What a miserable pile of
As
secrets.
for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jebel, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy.
Huh? What?
The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jebel is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Oh, you ruined me for.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jeebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
Nobody else has that stupid-ass name.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to... there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jeebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane.
You mean Bill Cosby,
But
did
by
you?
observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Could you look the other way? You're just gonna watch me, huh? Okay. Select a slot to change equipment from your inventory. Yeah. Items can be equipped by selecting them from the item list. My shoes are weapons too? Okay.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
I'll take care of it.
Shard, a crystallized form of demon power. It cannot be handled by an ordinary human being. Conjure shard, press Y to trigger, and projectile magic consumes MP. Cerulean Splash launches a bouncing wall of water at enemies.
Was that a shard?
And it's a good drink.
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
Ah, that was one of our Kickstarter backers.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Galleon Minerva.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
There are certain doors that are opened by holding Miriam's arm in front of it. Tilt the right stick to the designated direction. It's one of those. Why is that mechanic there? Tentacles in Japanese games. Okay, let's try that again. Direction chart. Aim with the right stick and press the right trigger to activate. Cast magic towards the direction. Zooms MP. Flame cannon launches the fireball in the designated direction. Channels can drop a mana rose when destroyed. Mana rose is a magical rose that slightly replenishes MP. What does a tentacle monster need with money? I'm gonna spend it exactly. Oop, oh, damn, that's a tiny ass map. Okay, well. I guess I had a rather high resolution too, but oh well. least the saving is fast. Not like the old PlayStation 1 days. I wonder if this is on the, if this game's on the new, Microsoft console. Like, what I'm kept talking about in that presentation was, how they hated loading times. I'm like, oh, really? I didn't realize it was such a big problem, but okay. Enough to justify $700 console? Still making us pause the game to fumble through inventory, huh? Oh wow. This is old school design. Doesn't need to be that old school, but okay. A gun can be shot by equipping a consumable bullet. When you run out of the type of bullet that was equipped, the bullet will be replaced with a much weaker infinite bullet. Head flail. Attack by using a devil hunter's head as a flail. Great idea to do it that way. I saw the puzzle. It's not that much faster.
Sleeping Beauty. You've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Well, my memory's a little selective, dear.
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen.
I mean, not really. But...
Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Jeeble, wait!
Oh, you left me with tentacles. You're such a jerk, Gibble. It's not like I know the patterns ahead of time. Alright, we close save. Assuming that's not going to be like that for the whole game. Eventually I'll be running around looking for saves and complaining about how there are not enough saves anywhere. And about how the game should be a save anywhere game because it's 2019.
So, sleeping. Come, Gregory. We are leaving.
Jeeble, wait!
Tentacles and an upskirt? Oh my god. Who made this game? know, I have a hard time seeing my character. It's all covered up by some piece of scenery. I don't know if maybe having a silhouette of my character always be visible would help. I mean, it's not like I could have made that suggestion during the development of the game.
Sleepy.
Considering I've
Come,
never seen this.
We are leaving.
Deeble, wait!
That was decidedly low budget. But this,
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Bloodstained.
We're here.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Arvatville.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
You know Bill Cosby?
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me.
An exorcist. And we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
Yeah, good job back there, Exorcist.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important, but you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
I'll go home.
You don't
then.
have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
You seem all that sorry.
Pardon me? Oh, hello there. Are you all right?
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way. I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Oh, that's a rhyme.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Save? Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Bloodstained Ritual of the Night on PC in 4K. It plays really well. It looks okay. It obviously doesn't look the best, but it is not a game with a full budget behind it. You know, it's partially crowdfunded, so I think there's a good vibe. Like I said, it does play really well. And while it may not look the best, it has a pretty good feel to it. So I would say if you're interested in this style of game, and you really liked Symphony of the Night or any of the Game Boy Advance games of the Castlevania series, then you'll probably be happy with checking this one out yourself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.